Yes.
So when the president says that the CRB listing will no longer be considered for the next 2 months, I feel like it's the same move which it's a similar move to what happened back in 2016 when there were caps on interest rates. You see what happened after that? The initial assumption was that if you cap interest rates at a certain level, then it simply means that uh, guys will get cheap credit. That did not happen. What the financial institutions simply did, and most commercial banks simply did, they cut their losses and they simply lent to the government and entities which they felt were creditworthy at that particular point in time. So again, I feel that we are likely to see the same effect if we look at what the president is talking about with CRB listing on face value. I think we need a more holistic approach as far as catering for the MSME is concerned. I think back in 2019,
Yes.
there was an initiative by the government and several commercial banks, actually Coop Bank, KCB, and I think Barclays Bank, with a certain credit guarantee fund. And even there was an app, a Starway app, which was introduced just to try and give access to credit. I think the implementation of such should be key in terms of assisting MSMEs rather than coming out and saying that you're no longer going to be looking at CRB listing. You know, at the end of the day, the CRB listing assists you to have a full appraisal of the client.
Yes.
Now, if you remove that, you have a massive loophole which you may not be in a position to have a full credit appraisal as far as those clients are concerned. So I think it may have a dire effect on the market because the impression is that it will give more access to credit, but in reality, it will not. It will simply mean that banks and other financial institutions will look for other alternative ways of lending, appraising the clients.
Yes.